Okay, let's look at the dynamic posterior capsule stretch for the shoulder. So I'm going to place a roller or just something to kind of bolster the rib cage up so we have a little bit of elevation to get good leverage for the stretch. So I'm going to place this roller right under the armpit, and it's going to be perpendicular to my torso. Now from here, I'm going to extend my arm, so my hand, my elbow, my shoulder are all in a straight line. Now from here, place my other hand on top, and now what we're going to do is we're going to roll this top shoulder over top of the bottom one, and my whole rib cage is going to follow along. So I'm trying to reach this hand as far forward over the bottom shoulder as possible, while trying to keep my whole arm pinned to the ground. So what we don't want to happen is this upper arm will peel off the ground. So we just want this rib cage rotating over a fixed shoulder. So I'm going to reach and then push my hand through, come back. Reach, feel the stretch in the back of the shoulder, push through the floor and come back. Now what we could do here is just hold a kind of yielding isometric where we're just pushing into the ground, trying to get as light as possible on the hips and rib cage, as if we're trying to hold up our whole body weight with just this downside arm. So I'm really getting a lot of loading into the posterior tissues of the shoulder. So again, that would look like this. I would extend, think about getting light on my hips and getting light on the rib cage on this roller, so it's not as supported, as if I'm trying to hold myself up actively through just pushing my arm into this ground. Okay, so again, we can do that as a yielding isometric or active repetitions where I'm moving into as much range of motion as I can, feeling the stretch, pushing the hand through the ground to come back out of it. Okay, and we should really be feeling that stretch throughout the back of the shoulder. After the set, we can test internal rotation, and it should be quite a bit better. And here you can see from top down, so you get a better indication of the range of motion.